thank you all so much for coming. I know a great deal of you came all the way here to watch me make a complete fool of myself. I hope not to disappoint. Everyone else, thank you as well. I haven't schlepped this many people into a shul since my bar mitzvah. I guarantee you one thing, that gig paid a lot more than this one. Some of you may know, as David mentioned, I'm a lawyer for Bethel. Although I don't think they take my legal services very seriously. The other day, I dropped some papers off to them, and they're like, why don't you go tell some jokes? You think you're a comedian? Well, here I am. Yay! As David reiterated now, I was also told previously that I have to keep the jokes clean, so my 1 hour set is now 3.5 minutes long. All right. Some of you, actually most of you in this room, have at some point in the last few months told me, Avi, I think it's time you get a haircut. I think God agrees. Let me explain. The other day, my wife and I were walking in the park, arm in arm, all romantic and such. I mean, I don't know if we were dancing or what. Birds were chirping. All of a sudden I looked up, and I saw 3 birds just circling overhead. And I thought one said to the other, we found our nest. My cousin, I have a cousin who's actually in the audience over here as well, recommended to me that I go see an amazing hairstylist. Her name is Henshi. Now, I don't know about you, but something about Henshi, the hairdresser, doesn't quite do it for me. It doesn't inspire a lot of confidence, taking care of my lovely locks. I could totally buy Henshi, the lice checker, Henshi, the balabusta, or Henshi, the lunch lady. But Henshi, the hairstylist, I'm not so sure. Oh, it's Kos. Is Henshi your +1? Nice to meet you. Those of you who have not been told by my many, many rants on the subject, I hate weddings. Don't invite me to any of your chasanas. And don't get me wrong, I love you all, and you should make as many simchas as you can, but just please don't include me. I wouldn't have gone to my own wedding, although I know if I didn't, I would never hear the end of it from my wife. You didn't take out the garbage. You didn't go to our wedding. That's exactly what she sounds like. I don't know. Anyone have a place to sleep tonight? At the peak of every chasana, every wedding, is the middle of the chuppah. This scene happens at every single wedding, and if it hadn't happened to a wedding you were in, you were not at a wedding. It goes something like this.
Dritte cousins in der Kalesatz, Mama's Diensttochter, Seinetons, Seiden, Brüssel, Einmal die Seite Rebbe, ist ein Chibbet mit dem dritten Brüssel.
And always, all eyes turn to the back, looking for somebody really old. How old? Let me tell you how old. Think of the oldest person you've ever met in your life. That person's grandfather. He gets up, finally makes his way to the center. And then some helpful uncle from somewhere far, far away says, no, inside you this. Finally gets up to the mic and starts. Every time I say the same thing to myself. Thank God he didn't get the last bracha. So, I have 7 kids. Yeah, no, meet my kids first. But anyway, I have 7 kids. And the most often response I always get when someone finds out for the first time that I have 7 kids is, I don't know how you do it. I go crazy. Well, I did. This is an after picture, not a before picture. Speaking of being kids, when I was a kid, all these labels that were so conveniently slapping onto kids, none of them existed. Now we have ADD, ADHD, spectrum disorder. When I was a kid, there were two types of kids. There were kids, and there were wilde chayas. Don't joke, I see a lot of wilde chayas in this room right here. Some of you clean up real nice. A while back I taught in Satmar, in UTA. Those of you who know? Yeah, thank you. I know. I'm still in therapy. It stands for United Talmudic Academy. I'm not so sure about United. Maybe Talmudic. Definitely not an academy. I taught 25, each class was 25 Vildachayas. There was no Vildachayas. The kid ratio was just straight 25 Vildachayas, all of them in my class. And invariably a few different wacky scenes would obviously contribute to what you see today. We weren't allowed to write the letter T in a normal, the lowercase t. Some of you are nodding, you remember this? I don't know, I still have PTSD when I write a T. You can't write it like a list, because that's a, you know what? You have to make a little squiggly on the bottom. So think about it. Yeah, it still exists. Yeah. You want to get a job there, you want that $20 an hour, right? So anyway, anytime I'd run on the board, it was like, I'd made a mistake. Like my line wouldn't go all the way around and like be a little bit curved. One kid was otherwise in a complete coma. Silent means cross in Yiddish. Those of you who may already have heard it. But this is what you wake up to. You'd be on complete intellectual comatose. The guy's maybe a janitor somewhere today. I hope. Probably actually owns half of Williamsburg. But either way, that's what the kid would remember. I'd walk into class, first day of class. Teacher, are you Jewish? Now mind you, I was ringing on, I was like that long, like yeshivish payas coming out of my pants, and I was talking to him in Yiddish. Every so often, there was like a one non-Jewish psycho principal roaming up and down the halls trying to keep the Vildachayas contained. So every time, he'd be in a, like, I think it was an Italian principal, his name was Mr. Godino, open the door, hey, YIBE! And in the Vildachaya situation in the back, you have to understand, it's like a zoo without cages, and without any custodians whatsoever, jumping all around the room. And one of them would just, in the background, as I'm trying to have a serious conversation with an assistant principal, was like, Thy Lord, boom on! Everyone, as this non-Jewish principal is sitting there. Now, I have the misfortune of actually understanding what these lunatics are saying. I'm a Vildachaya whisperer, if you will. But still, it's not a good position to be in. And the bus was no better. The bus rides home. And these, you ever see that? You have the misfortune of being behind one of the buses in Bar Park with 30 faces plastered up against you. They've never seen a human being behind the car, behind the wheel. Maybe they thought I was a woman, so maybe it was a little bit weird for them, but still. But each one of those, I remember there was a bus where the kids would like sweetly sing along with the bus driver, like trying to get the bus driver in some sort of rah-rah, so you know, like 2, 4, 6, 8, go to the English right? We know that, right? So in this case it was a little bit different. It was Aleph, Vayz, Gimel, Dalet, Vet auf dem Bus ist nicht gemala, the bus driver, the bus driver. Those of you who didn't get what I just said, Aleph, Vayz, Gimel, Dalet, our A, B, C, D. Vet auf dem Bus, who on the bus is nicht gemalt, is uncircumcised. The bus